What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Cam Bam bringing you another episode of Madden 18 online game. We are the Falcons once again, and Houston had came to town. And this was a game that happened, I think, a month or two ago. It was a very entertaining game, to say the least. But we in our throwback uniforms, and Houston is a really good team, especially with Deshaun Watson, Georgia boy. Won a championship at Gainesville High School, and he won a national championship at Clemson. He might bring Houston a championship soon if Houston just get better on their defense. But I'm going to commentate towards the end of the video. It's a really entertaining game. We keep going back and forth, so watch it through, watch it for the end, you decide.
On first down, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Adrian Claiborne able to drop him for a loss of 4. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
On second down, here's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, let's go league-wide before this next drive starts. Last week, we discussed some of the trades that happened. Jay Ajayi did look pretty good in a Philly uniform, long touchdown run.
Boy, they really made a great deal to get him, and now they compare him with LeGarrette Blount, and you kind of got a thunder-lightning type thing. And Ajayi showed some lightning against Denver. But how about this? Kelvin Benjamin went, but on a Thursday night game, not enough time to get him ready to play for his new team in Buffalo. Jimmy Garoppolo did not play with San Francisco. We'll find out when they both will get on the field. And how about the Saints and the Cardinals? Because remember, remember the Adrian Peterson trade. I think it benefited both teams.
Yeah, AP went over 100 yards. Kamara and Ingram, they've really settled in as well. Here's Watson now on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
A strong running. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. A shotgun snap for Watson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Ryan. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. To begin quarter number 2, they are, however, facing a 4th down situation. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Finding Gabriel complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 23 yards there. And it'll be first down, Atlanta. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
21.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Watson now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 4th down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first. Watson now going to run the option right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans are in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Looking deep for Gabriel. Touchdown, Falcons. Taylor Gabriel, 56 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Watson. Caught. It's Ellington. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw on second is Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one. Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now it's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fuller. And he's brought down. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Now a first down throw, Watson.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing again is Watson. Now he's going to go up top over the... And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. DeAndre Hopkins, 35 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Second and 10 now. Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. The NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. That's caught. It's Coleman. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads. Took him right off his feet. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Finding some room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. They'll toss it to Coleman. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's brought down. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Caught by Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 35 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it? To throw it underneath, a short pass like that. But boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Fielded about a yard deep. A nice little juke. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On second down, here's Miller. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Flushed out right. Underneath for Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Watson to throw on second down. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Hopkins. And he'll go here on EA Sports. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On first down, Watson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Throwing again on second and 10. Watson dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Again, it's Watson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans have broken the tie. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That good for 22 and a first down. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Here's Coleman. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Whitney merciless. From his outside linebacker spot. He gets him down here for a loss of 4. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Play action, Ryan. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Taylor Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And now a critical extra point attempt here. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
2 minutes left remaining in this wild, entertaining game between the Falcons and the Texans. The Texans got the ball, and it's 2nd down and 2nd. Sean Watson checks out, and we give it to Lamar Miller, who I haven't been stopping this entire game.
It's a 9-yard gain,
But now I do know how to offense.
First down now, but the clock continues to move.
I'm trying to pick him off. And he runs the option that ain't go nowhere. 2nd down 13. I'm bringing off traditional dollar defense.
2nd down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Looks like the defense in press.
I like running the dog defense because I like only rushing 3 people. I've been like 4 linebackers and a couple of DBs.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice
so he picked up a couple yards, and now it's 3rd
as he was
down
able to get away from the
and 2.
pressure and get a nice gain. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Come out with trips right, and he's gonna do a bubble screen, and he gives it to Hopkins.
And he's got the first as they'll
And
bring
he's
him
not
down
gonna use
at the
his timeouts,
28-yard
but
line.
we are gonna use our
16
timeouts.
yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Well, timeout on their
Actually, we
side here. In
didn't
fact,
do
a
our
lot
timeouts.
going
We
against
just
them. They do
thought,
have a small
shit,
glimmer
we
of
just
hope.
No one wants to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
Now it's
Goes
Watson.
the ball,
He finds Hopkins
it's out of
complete.
bounds.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the
Try to
21
strip
or
the ball, but
22.
it ain't
A
working.
gain of 6 there on first. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
second down and 4. He come out with another church right, and he's gonna fake it to Lamar Miller, and he gives it to Hopkins. Now with 30 seconds remaining, he calls a timeout. He's looking for a score. We're just trying to stop him. Like, to be honest, I would rather let him score so we can have some time on the clock. That was, what I was thinking when I'm playing this game. Just let him score. Let him score. And we get a sack on the play.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, if you're going to throw the
And
ball
with
on
20
first and goal
seconds
from the
left,
2,
19,
the worst thing that should
18,
result is
16.
an incompletion for you offensively.
We're just
But
trying to
Brandon,
hold
this is a
this
different
lead,
type of
trying to
football.
hold this
Back in my day,
lead.
first and goal from the
He
2,
throws the ball,
big people with big
and
nicknames.
it
They were on the field
is
trying to ram
called
it into the end
timeout.
zone.
Now they
With
get
6
the
seconds
timeout.
left on the clock.
It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. The offense on third down, they've converted
Only
4
6
times out of
seconds
6. Not
remaining.
bad. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
It was an intense game, and he scores with 4 seconds remaining in the game.
Forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame,
That thing
that's like a
stings.
big reveal
I kept
at the end of a
thinking,
great movie, isn't it?
man, there's no
Out of
way in
nowhere, almost
hell
it
I'm gonna
appears,
score
they
in
get
4
it done.
seconds.
How about that score?
Finishes like
But the
this,
game not
this
over.
is why we
Miracles
love sports.
do
This is why we
happen.
love the game of football.
When I say miracles
So
do
glad
happen,
that we
miracles
get to
do
be here to
happen.
watch this
First, dive
Very short
immediately.
kick. This will be taken by one
There
of
we
the
go.
young men.
We had our
When
own
you're
42
facing a
with
deficit
3
on the
seconds
scoreboard,
remaining.
you're just looking for something
Now,
to get you
normally,
right back into the game, and that's the spark that they
only
were
had
looking for.
2
They got it with that
successful
big
Hail
return.
Marys. All of them have been to Julio Jones, so we're going to try to look for Julio Jones on this play.
To the deep ball here, playing off the receiver.
Last play of the game. We're just going to throw it up there.
Desperation throw
We're giving it
deep
to Julio
downfield.
Jones, and Julio Jones made the improbable
Grimes, now no time on the
touchdown
clock, and an extra
with
point
no
will
time
send us
left.
to overtime.
Now we just have to make this extra point. He could have iced me, but he was like, man, there's no way.
Have some more football.
That's exactly
Yes,
right.
there
If they go
is a
down and
way.
kick a field goal,
And
the other team gets a
come
possession to
with
either match
me.
it or score a touchdown
Hail
to win the
Mary.
ball game.
Run
If both
with
teams kick field
me.
goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is
Hail
over at that
Mary.
point.
And now we get the ball in overtime. And Gabriel is
And the
loose.
decision to bring it out, a good
Nice
one as he's up a
return
yard
to
or two
28.
shy of the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
see,
They control their own destiny here. They
miracles
have
do
the football in
happen.
overtime. Obviously, a
I
touchdown would
always
win it.
believe that
And
I
I
can
think
score
teams
late.
around the league are
So,
still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a
gonna give
touchdown
it
wins
to
the game
Devontae
because they were used to just going
Freeman,
downfield and trying to get in field goal range
had
to
no
win a game.
touchdowns in this game.
Still
He's
having
been
to make that
lackluster.
transition. Let's face it
So
now.
we're gonna give it
The
to
ones who are
Tevin
doing it best
Coleman.
know they need to go down, attack,
Try to
put the ball in the
get
end zone,
Tevin
and not leave
Coleman.
it up to a
Sometimes I
field
don't
goal
like
and give
running
the other team a
screens.
chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control
Overtime.
their own destiny now.
Excuse me. I don't like being picked off.
On the
Tevin
screen,
Coleman.
this is Coleman.
I should have just kept going outside.
And they'll take him down
I
at the
care a whole
31-yard
bunch of
line.
defenders.
Give him 5 on the
Matt
screen
Ryan,
play, and that'll
over
set up a
300
third down.
yards.
For a
For a
second there, I thought that
touchdown.
might break
Yeah.
big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the
So I pretty much had a
45.
good game.
Give him
throwing the
12
ball,
yards on
just,
that one. It earns him a fresh set of
my running
downs.
game. I mean, my running game, I average 50 to 200 yards a game, so we're going to give it to Devontae Freeman.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Ooh,
And he'll be
he
taken
hit
down,
it
but not
like a
before he
finger.
gets into enemy
That was
territory.
awesome.
11 more yards that go around, a first
First
down
down
as
10.
well.
We just
They
gonna
go with the
run
ground
the
game, pick up the first, now
Devontae
in
Freeman
plus
is
territory.
hot.
And that changes the whole mentality
Devontae
of the play
Freeman
caller,
is
doesn't it?
hot.
Once they cross the
Devontae
50,
Freeman
they feel
is
they're in the
hot.
strike zone.
He's
You have to be in
hot
the
right
red zone
now.
to take those big shots
And he's over
downfield
100
or go
yards.
after the end zone.
So
Right now, that might be
we're
available
gonna
to him.
give it
Now
to
this
Tevin
first drive in
Coleman,
OT
give
continues.
Freeman a breather. So, but still, I can't
So the
believe
run moves
I
the
made
chains,
that
and here we go on
air-raid
first down.
catch. That 1 in a million. We're gonna give it to Tevin Coleman.
Coleman now.
Tevin Coleman, he is loose. He's down the
Space
side.
inside the
Hit.
10. And
Ooh,
he gets
this
it
is you.
inside the
We
10
just
to the
tried to.
9. Another nice gain, 13
we're
yards
gonna
that
run
time,
it
and
again.
another first down.
Hit defense, Ty.
We give enough
My
respect to the big
offense, we
guys up
hot
front
right
because
now.
they have been getting it
And
done
Tevin
on
Coleman,
this drive.
hot.
The holes have been
Tevin
large,
Coleman,
and they've been
and Tevin Coleman still scores the game in the
And
touchdown.
the game
Thank you for watching my Madden 18 online game. And 10 game. Hail Mary and we win. So thank you for watching my videos. More videos to come.